So, you mentioned that you work with Lil Flip and whatnot. I've been around him a few occasions and whatnot. He's pretty tight. But you're inspired by like Pimp C, Lil Flip, ESG, and
Man,
UGK, huh?
What started me wanting to rap? I first really just took listening to rap serious when I heard Too Short.
Okay.
My daddy had Too Short on a fucking 8-track. But when I first heard UGK Tell Me Something Good, because at the time we was living in California. I lived in California when I was younger too. You know what I'm saying? My dad moved around the military and shit.
Okay.
So when as here, from my understanding, there was a album of UGK that came out before they signed the Jive and came out with the one with Tell Me Something Good on it. So of course in California, you know what I'm saying, we didn't get that very first album. We got the one when they signed the Jive.
Yeah.
So when I first heard Tell Me Something Good, that was back in '92. I was about 8 years old. But the minute I heard that shit there, that's when I knew I wanted to be a rapper. And ever since then, it was just something about Pimp. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Bun too, but it was just something about Pimp.
Nah, yeah, Pimp hard.
Yeah, Pimp, man, like, I go to that man's grave site.
To this day still?
To this day. I thought about going today to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I go there and just sit there like, don't get me wrong, I believe in God fully. I keep a Bible in the car, all that, but I feel like when it comes to rap, I feel like Pimp C is my God. Like, a lot of people admire the love that I have from him, but a lot of people hate it too. A lot of people think I was just using that for attention and shit, but man, you can go ask anybody that I know personally, anybody from back home, they gonna tell you, man, you can't tell Yella nothing. You can't say nothing about Pimp C in front of Yella. Yella, I'm talking about, it don't got to the point that there end up been altercations behind shit like that.
Yeah.
Then not to even mention, like, everybody think I look like this nigga now. You know what I'm saying? Then the rap's kind of similar. The way I act is kind of similar. Like, I don't give a fuck. That's the type of attitude that Pimp had. He didn't give a fuck. So, you know what I'm saying? I get compared to Pimp a lot. Like, it ain't nothing that I'm trying to do. It is what it is. Like, even his wife and his kids even said the same shit. And Bun. You know what I'm saying? So, you can't, who could go against that when they done stamped it? You feel me?
Nah, yeah, for sure. So, like, I saw, like, I think it was last year, 2 years ago, you were on the Hustle Time Network on that freestyle, and you had ESG with you.
No, that was recent.
Oh, that was recent? Yeah, okay. But, that was a virtual one, right?
Yeah, that was recently.
Yeah, in front of Screwed Up Records.
Yeah, that was recently. That was like a month or two ago.
Okay, I probably read the thing wrong. I ain't got no glasses.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I need to go get me a new prescription. Just been doing other things. Been too busy doing my thing lately. But, yeah, man. But, like, talk about it, man. How's it like being around ESG? Because I've been around him, too, at the Lux Tavern. He's been there a few times.
Man,
you know what I mean?
He came in the picture, like I said, around the same time as Watts.
Yeah, y'all built that relationship and whatnot?
Yeah, it's the same thing. But I was always freestyling, but once I got around him and being around him all the time, like the way I do my shows is because of him. I give him his flowers every time I talk to him, man. He is responsible for a lot of these niggas around here that won't give him no credit.
No, awesome shit for real.
Like, shit. Like I said, I seen E do a whole show and he either bust a freestyle before or after, no matter if it's with a beat or acapella. I've been doing it and I do the same shit.
You know, it's crazy. I saw the, I can say this now, I can see it because ESG, he's the type that he'll walk around the whole club and let everybody take a picture with him. And, I seen that when you were doing that. And not too many artists just go in there and let people just walk up to them and take a picture or walk up to them and talk to them, you know what I mean?
Motherfuckers Hollywood before they time, man. You got niggas doing that shit, ain't even really got a wave on act all Hollywood and shit. So, that shit right there, I never forget. I know what it feel like to have nothing. And I know at the snap of a fucking finger, man, this shit could go back to that. So, man, I'm always humble, and I ain't, for somebody to come up here and take a picture, I never turn that down. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the rapping concerned, of course you gonna have to do the business. I fuck with you, whatever, but the business gotta be done, though. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas be Hollywood before they time, man, and that's one of the biggest problems with rap today, man. For real. People
portraying something that they're not and whatnot.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, that happens a lot nowadays. So you be getting, like, you connecting with these battle rappers and whatnot, like legendary battle rappers, that's just like a thing, right? Because, like, I know you like you said, you freestyle and whatnot, so that's something that you really came up on, huh?
Man, I ain't never really just dealt with no, like, the far as, like, battle rap or nothing.
No, not like that, but, like, I'm talking, like, all these, you know, like Lil Flip.
Oh yeah,
you know
man, I done freestyle. Man, I done freestyle with all them dudes. You know what I'm saying? I said Flip.
Yeah, Flip can go on for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, Flip the same thing. Like Flip, me and Flip got something in the works. He tapped in not too long ago. Even though we already had done songs before, but that was before now. You know what I'm saying? We haven't done nothing since the Swisher House wave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and you still communicate with him?
Who, Flip?
Yeah.
Yeah, we text every now and then.
Yeah, Lil Flip, cool dude. I ain't gonna lie. I be trying to get his like attention on the gram and whatnot, but man, it's hard to get a hold of him.
Yeah, Flip be having all kinds of shit going on, man. That's why if I really need to say something to him, I text. If you say something on his page, he probably ain't gonna see it or some shit.
Yeah, nah, he be watching like some of the stuff that like I'll tag him in and whatnot, but like other than that, he ain't gonna like repost it on his page or not. I don't know why. I be tagging him in like exotic pop type stuff, but you know it comes with the game. You know what I mean? Yeah. But so like, how far do you plan on pushing this, man? You plan on going a long way or what?
Shit, man.
Talk about it, man. You got any upcoming tracks with like any artists? Or
I got all kinds of shit coming out. Like I said, I'm finna drop this Coming Down Ain't Dead too, and I got everybody on that hoe.
Yeah, I know. I keep seeing that you've been dropping. Like recently, you've actually been dropping.
Yeah, I be dropping shit every chance I get. I don't have no set date on nothing, man.
Mm-hmm.
I said the whole wave really came to the forefront once I dropped that first Coming Down Ain't Dead. I dropped that shit back in October. That's when the wave really hit. No, before then I was still trying to figure it out. Even though I was Switch House, it was still, like I said, it was rough. But man, I dropped that Coming Down Ain't Dead shit, and everybody knew what that shit meant. They respected. I mean, of course, a lot of niggas, all of a sudden, you know, Houston is known for that type of music, but I feel like that shit wasn't relevant enough for a while, man. And cause you got all these newer guys coming out, which is cool. So they wasn't raised on the culture like that. They seeing what they seeing, what niggas in Atlanta do, and all that other shit. Like I said, I got nothing against it, but I felt like it was somebody needed to bring what this shit was really about back to the forefront, man. And that's why I came out with this Coming Down Ain't Dead shit, because everywhere I go and I rap, or if somebody know about me or whatever, they be like, damn, man, I don't want to hear that ABC coming down, I'm gonna come through bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So that what made me really like bring that shit back. And that's really like a bone I have to pick with a lot of motherfuckers right now, because man, ain't no way in hell a lot of these niggas ain't heard my shit. Watch post me on this shit. Watch fucks with everyone in Houston. Ain't no way in hell you ain't seen that shit.
Nah,
ain't no fucking way. And anybody that comes up to me telling me that, man, I'm glad you came back with that Coming Down shit. But like I said, it's good. I love to see that type of music. That's the only type of shit that I would really play consistently in the ride. So I'm good to hear, like the trade that new trade that just came out. The 48 hours later.
Okay, yeah. The one he just
that whole motherfucking album, that whole project, that's similar to what I did with Coming Down Ain't Dead. And I can't say he biting. I can't say he came up with his own. I don't know. But I'm just saying, ain't no way in hell that you follow Michael Watts on Instagram.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
And you Watts post me all the time, and especially when we first dropped the whole Coming Down Ain't Dead. Yeah, Slim Thug even acknowledged that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Slim, E, Flip, man. If they acknowledge that shit, man, how can everybody else not? I'm not convinced that these niggas not heard that shit, or at least heard of it or be aware of that shit, man.
Nah, hell yeah, for real. Alright, so like you just mentioned Slim Thug and whatnot. So like back whenever the coronavirus happened and it started and whatnot, whenever Slim Thug had caught the coronavirus, how was that like for like, especially for like other Swisher House members and whatnot? Because you know he's a legendary member and whatnot, and he's like actually kind of like a big activist down here in Houston.
Man, when Slim got that shit, man,
it was time for all of y'all to take it serious.
Man, I still didn't take that shit serious.
Yeah,
like,
honestly, I didn't.
I was like, damn, Slim got corona. But shit, Slim was still doing what the fuck he wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He was still going out.
I didn't really too much, man. I wore the mask and shit like that, but man, even I didn't take that shit serious at all. Like Corona didn't stop me at all. Like the only thing it fucked up for me was South by Southwest. That's it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that I took a loss on that shit, but other than that, man, that shit didn't change nothing for me.
Okay. So another thing, how do you feel about like the old, like, cause I know like I listen to some of your music and whatnot, and I notice, you know, you're keeping that classic wave going on. You know what I mean? So how you feel about like the new wave, like the Sauce Walkers, the Peso, and like, you know, just
I mean, I fuck with the shit.
Yeah, you think it's cold and whatnot?
I think it's dope, but it's not the shit that I personally fuck with, but I fuck with it. I said this shit. I done remixed a couple of these shit. Just, you know, freestyles and shit. I said I fuck with it hard. Like I said, shit. Hell, matter of fact, me and Sauce Walker. I want to say it was the last sneaker summit they had.
Okay.
Like shit, it was me, Sauce Walker, ESG. Man, it was a couple of us. Man, we actually like freestyled on stage. So Sauce Walker couldn't come down like that. He just don't, cause that's not really his style. He do what he do, but he's aware of that shit too.
Yeah, Sauce Walker's more like well, he's more like on the speaking for the people, honestly.
Yeah, he got a totally different thing, and that's why it is what it is. Cause ain't nobody else doing that type of shit that he's doing.
The last person to do it was Pimp C around this time, around this area.
Yeah, he's a big influencer around, for real.
Mm-hmm. So like, yeah, man, that's dope or whatnot. So you got any like upcoming like shows or whatnot down here in Houston and whatnot? I seen you post something on your page.
Man, I gotta go back and look. I got a lot of shit. I know we got the Swisher House tour reunion finna kick off. I know that starts in Corpus on the 22nd. Man, I got a lot of shit. Like I said, I gotta go to Kentucky. I got.
Oh, so you moving state to state?
Oh yeah, this ain't just Texas, man. Shit,
okay.
It's like I said, that's one thing. That's how I got my name. Like I said, I've really been out here, like everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I really, like I said, ain't too many places I can't go, and I ain't got somewhere to lay my head or a female to fuck or a studio.
Hell yeah.
I'm talking about that's all over the country, like no cap.
No, hell yeah. So like I seen that you said that you got yourself your first Swisher House chain. And now you got all different kinds of chains on.
Oh yeah, man.
Talk about it, man. How'd you get all the other ones? The bigger one.
The bigger one. Oh man, it's funny how I ended up with that one. I don't know if you know Lil Pow Wow.
Yeah.
You know Lil Pow Wow?
Yeah.
He had this chain, and I guess he just wanted to get rid of it. But you know, he stayed way in San Angelo.
Mm-hmm.
So I was staying in Bowman at the time actually, and he hit me up out the blue, said, man, I want to get rid of my chain, but I don't want nobody else to have it but you. It wouldn't make no sense for someone else to have it. So I was like, shit, fuck it. I said, what you want for it? He would never tell me. So I started giving him offers. I kept on till he finally said, all right, fuck it. I drove all the way to San Angelo just to get it. And I guess he hadn't worn in a while or something, because that's something that was dusty, dirty as hell. Then he had one of them long, stupid chains to go to your nut. I got rid of that. He had the old school shit for real. So I got rid of that chain right then and got that bitch cleaned up, and shit, got another chain. That was it. But shit, the rest of them,
like the gold one, you know what I mean? That one's clean. That one's tight.
Gold, you know, of course, that came from Johnny. And the rest of these, my guy down there in Corpus, iJazz Jewelers, we got a partnership thing going on right now. So, you know what I'm saying? These were more like gifts and shit. And we got some big things coming out. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I ended up with the rest of these. But shit, I'm looking to get about 5, 6 more of them motherfuckers.
Okay. All right. And I also, one of the songs that I do fuck with of yours is that Watts Made Me Hot. And one thing that I noticed about that, it also has similarities to Still Tipping.
Oh yeah, I had to make a reference to that shit because
because you're like the new wave and that.
I just wanted to show Watts some love, man. That's why I took the little powwow part out of there and threw that bitch in there, and
you kind of like sampled it in a way.
Yeah, sampled it and all. But it seemed like ever since then, though, all of a sudden all these other Still Tipping versions come out. I said I ain't gonna get into that though, but like I said, wasn't none of y'all doing that shit before I did. Motherfucking Watts Made Me Hot. All of a sudden, you got all these motherfuckers doing their versions of Still Tipping. This is cool. Like I said, it's all dope. Like I said, man, I know I'm more of a soldier boy when it comes to certain shit about what's going on right now.
Hell yeah,
you know what I'm
more
saying?
Like I started that shit first.
Yeah, I started a lot of shit. These niggas, man, you know, a lot of shit ain't worth speaking on because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. What I'm seeing is what I wanted everyone to do. But at the same time, man, at least, man, like goddamn, like, yeah, man, shout out Highway Yella or something. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, they see what's going on. Like I said, man, you can't deny this shit, man. It's everywhere.
Hell yeah.